Archangel Michael is trying to told to you. This person made a last wish to God about your life. And God's reply will break your heart. Archangel Michael says the hour is heavy with divine truth, and you are being led to something you were never meant to see, yet it has already been written for your soul. A secret wish was made behind the veil, in silence, just before someone you once loved closed their eyes forever. That last wish was not for their comfort, but for your destiny. They did not ask for peace for themselves. Instead, they cried out for your future to be rewritten. Their final breath was a prayer wrapped in desperation, a request to God that would change the course of your path forever. Archangel Michael says the heavens paused when the words were spoken. The angels bowed their heads, and a wind passed through the halls of eternity. The request reached the throne, and what God whispered back was not what they had hoped. You will not like what was said. Your heart may shatter when the truth settles. But this truth must come, because their final wish unlocked something sacred and painful. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They had asked God to remove someone from your life. Not out of hate, but fear that this person would betray you. And now, the unraveling has begun. You feel it in your bones. Something is off with someone close to you. They smile, but their heart carries another name. The person they wanted gone still clings to you. They are hiding a secret that would destroy your peace if revealed. And God, in His mercy, is giving you one final warning. Type Amen to get blessing 944. The one who passed knew things you didn't. They saw through this person in ways you never could. Their final breath became a silent alarm sent to the heavens. And the reply from God was both a promise and a sentence. I will protect them, He said. But it will cost them something they do not wish to lose. Now that moment is here. Your dreams are shifting, your peace is thinning, and your name is echoing in places you cannot hear yet. You are standing at the edge of a divine rearrangement. Type Amen to get blessing 702. The person who made the wish is watching still. Their spirit circles your path, unseen but ever present. And they weep, not because God said no, but because He said yes, but not the way they imagined. You were supposed to meet someone in April. A powerful soul tied to your healing and purpose. But their entrance was delayed because of what must be removed first. There is a relationship, a bond, a connection, poisonous, yet disguised as beautiful. And the reply from God to that last wish was this: I will cut it at the root, even if it bleeds them. So prepare. The bleeding has already started. Something is slipping, and soon it will fall. Type Amen to get blessing 118. You may cry. You may scream at the heavens, wondering why something that felt like home is burning. But this is divine fire, it is not destruction, it is cleansing. That person's last wish was a cry of love. Don't let them waste their life, they said. Don't let them end up where I did. They had suffered in silence. They wore a mask until the very end. And they saw that you were starting to wear one too. So God said, let me break them before the world breaks them. And that breaking has now begun. Type Amen to get blessing 567. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There's a message written in their energy. One you will begin to hear through music, signs, and sudden emotions. Their spirit is weaving into your days, guiding you without your knowing. They wanted to tell you this while they were still here. But fear and time kept them silent. So they used their final moments to speak in a language only God could carry. And now you are feeling a shift. The things you used to tolerate are starting to disgust you. The people you once chased now feel like strangers. That is not confusion. It is awakening. It is the reply to their wish working itself into your bones. Type Amen to get blessing 801. The one who caused you pain is being exposed. Slowly, gently, but surely. What they did in shadows is now being whispered in light. You will receive a message from someone unexpected. A name will come up that shakes you. And your intuition will rise like never before. The angels are circling your room at night. You feel eyes on you when no one is there. That is not fear, that is protection. The shift is happening now, whether you are ready or not. You cannot stop what was spoken before heaven by the one who loved you most. Type Amen to get blessing 416. This isn't just about one person. It's about your entire next chapter. You are being pulled away from what is familiar so you can touch what is divine. The delay you've been feeling isn't punishment. It is preservation. If God gave you everything you prayed for before removing the poison, you would lose it all. And so, He waited. Until now. Until the winds changed. Now the winds are here. And you feel them in your chest, your gut, your spirit. They are pushing you towards something holy. Type Amen to get blessing 229. The one who made the last wish had nothing to gain. They did not want money. They did not ask for revenge. They asked for you to be set free. Their death was not an ending, it was an offering. An exchange of their breath for your breakthrough. And that trade was accepted. So now your life is being reordered. The chaos is not the enemy, it is the sign. The shaking is not the curse, it is the answer. When you feel like everything is falling apart, understand this, it is falling exactly where it needs to. Because their last request was honored. Type Amen to get blessing 990. You are being watched over, but not silently. There are angels assigned to your name. They are whispering your future into motion. The person you think you love is not who they say they are. And soon, the proof will arrive. Not through words, but through undeniable events. Do not cling when the unraveling begins. Let go when the rope burns your hand. What you lose will be replaced with divine precision. Because that final wish carried weight. It wasn't just a whisper, it was a sword. And that sword is now cutting through your reality. Type Amen to get blessing 663. The veil is lifting. And the person you are becoming has no room for lies. You will look in the mirror and see someone you forgot, your truest self. The road ahead will be lonely for a moment. But it will be clean. And God will meet you there. You are not being punished. You are being preserved. You are not being abandoned. You are being aligned. Everything that hurt you will become powerless. Every secret will collapse. And every mask will fall. Type Amen to get blessing 104. The one who made that final wish left a letter you never received. Not physical, but energetic. A soul contract signed in spirit. They gave you their strength. And now, you feel it. That courage that wasn't there before? It is theirs. Borrowed until you reclaim your own. The old version of you is dying. And the world will mourn her, but you will not. Because what's being born in her place is unstoppable. You have cried for peace. Now, you will live in it. But first, God will remove everything that threatens it. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You are about to hear a name. That name will trigger something deep. Listen to what your body tells you when you hear it. This person is the one the wish was about. The one who stands between you and your divine future. They were meant to be temporary, but you gave them permanence. Now the divine scissors are cutting them out. It will sting. But the healing will follow immediately. Because the one who made the wish gave God something more precious than words, their final breath. And God never ignores that kind of sacrifice. Type Amen to get blessing 554. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. A door is about to close permanently. Don't knock. Don't peek. Walk away. Another is about to open. And you will know it by the peace that pours through it. It will feel like everything you were always searching for, but never found in people. You will dream about the one who made the wish. They will show you symbols. Trust them. They are not gone. They are transformed. And they are still choosing you, even in eternity. Type Amen to get blessing 872. The pain you're feeling is temporary. But the awakening it brings is eternal. Do not fear the fire, it's burning the ropes that bound you. This is a holy interruption. God said yes to the wish, but now He's saying yes to you. You are not being left behind, you're being lifted. Let it fall. Let it go. Let it burn. Because what rises after will be nothing short of sacred. And the one who made that wish will smile from the other side, knowing their sacrifice was worth it. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You will begin to sense things before they happen. That's not paranoia, it's spiritual clarity rising from your soul. You are being equipped with sight beyond sight, because the battles ahead require more than logic. The final wish spoken by that soul has activated a sacred unfolding. You've been marked by their love and God's response, and now the universe moves around your protection. Things will no longer fall apart, they will fall into place, even if it looks like chaos at first. The path you once walked with ease will now feel uneasy. That's because it no longer aligns with the divine blueprint sent after the wish. Everything that no longer matches your vibration will be removed, no matter how tightly you hold on. What seemed like comfort will soon become unbearable. The job, the relationship, the friend, they will turn unfamiliar. That's not punishment, it's prophecy. Type Amen to get blessing 211. They saw something in your future that made them cry. A moment that hadn't happened yet, but would hurt you deeply if it came to pass. That's why they begged God, in whispers, to change it before it arrived. You were walking toward a storm without knowing it. They saw the lightning before it struck. And now, because of their love, the storm is being rerouted, even if it comes through the fire first. This month holds a shift unlike any other. You'll lose interest in things you thought you loved. You'll crave quiet, you'll crave depth, and you'll no longer settle for shallow. Your soul is aligning with your original design. The one made before pain, before heartbreak, before confusion. And that alignment was the answer to their last wish. Type Amen to get blessing 488. There's a stranger coming who will say something that feels like it was meant only for you. Pay attention. Their words are not random, they are part of the divine script now unfolding. This person carries a piece of your healing. They don't know it, but their path was divinely timed. You'll recognize them not by how they look, but how they make your soul exhale. And at the same time, the one who deceived you will feel their grip slip. They will panic. They'll try to pull you back in. But God's already sealed the exit. You may hear their voice, but it will echo in an empty space inside you. Because you are no longer theirs. Type Amen to get blessing 900. A gift is on the way, but it's not wrapped in paper. It's wrapped in peace. A type of peace you've never known before. It will enter your life suddenly, after one specific person is removed. The one the wish was about. Their energy blocked your peace without you even realizing. That's why you've been so tired. That's why your skin felt heavy, your nights restless. You've been carrying what was never meant for you. And soon, it will lift. Like fog after a storm. And when it does, you'll realize you were never weak, you were just weighed down. Type Amen to get blessing 365. A spiritual inheritance is also coming. Something that belonged to the one who made the wish will now pass to you. Strength, wisdom, resilience, these are now yours to carry. They couldn't teach it in words. But you will feel it as you walk through their undone prayers. Their unfinished songs will echo through your own victories. You will honor them by living differently. Not louder, not richer, but freer. That's what they wanted most. They didn't want you trapped in the same patterns. So they used their final moment to break the chain. And now, you're holding the key they left behind. Type Amen to get blessing 187. The person who caused all this chaos may still smile in your face. But soon, they will vanish from your space. Not because you push them, but because the divine will pull them. Because the final wish that was made, it reached the deepest layers of heaven. And God said, so be it. Now you are walking inside that, yes. And everything around you is being reordered to match it. Type Amen to get blessing 520. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your tears have not been wasted. Every sleepless night, every silent scream, every moment you felt abandoned, it was recorded. And now, justice is being delivered. But not through revenge, through elevation. God is lifting you so high, they won't be able to access you. Even if they scream your name. The silence you feel isn't emptiness, it's divine strategy. You are being separated for consecration. Prepared for what others cannot carry. You'll notice people falling away without explanation. Let them. Their role is finished, and your next chapter cannot be read with their voice. Type Amen to get blessing 642. Everything sacred is shifting into place. The dreams you buried will rise again. The joy you forgot will return in strange, beautiful ways. You will laugh without guilt. You will dance without shame. You will feel again, deeply, fully, without fear. And the one who made that wish, they will smile from the other side. Not because they changed your life, but because they saved it. You are alive because of love that spoke when lips could no longer move. You are protected because of faith that stretched beyond death. And now you are free. Not perfect, but truly, finally free. Type Amen to get blessing 99. The wind around you is no longer ordinary. It carries messages, fragments of a voice you once knew, speaking in quiet rhythms only your soul understands. Their last breath turned into a whisper through time, and now it's brushing against your skin. You'll walk into places and feel chills. Not from fear, but from presence. The one who made the wish walks with you now in spirit, ensuring every step leads to freedom. Their last wish wasn't made in panic, it was made in clarity. They saw where your life was headed, the traps, the lies, the betrayal, and they knew it couldn't continue. Their words to God were, "Please don't let them suffer as I did." And God answered in His own way. He didn't just say yes. He rewrote timelines, reordered relationships, and reshaped your journey. Type Amen to get blessing 312. You will soon notice how people begin treating you differently. Those who once took you for granted will grow quiet. Those who lied to your face will now struggle to look you in the eye. This is because the light around you has intensified. You are no longer blending into pain, you are rising out of it. And those who try to trap you in false peace will begin to feel exposed by your truth. The shift will not be gentle, but it will be good. A sudden change in your energy will start blocking what once drained you. You'll speak with more clarity, and your silence will speak even louder. This is the work of heaven responding to a sacred request. A final act of love is now creating the foundation of your liberation. Type Amen to get blessing 811. There will be a night soon where you'll wake up out of nowhere. In that moment, you may feel heavy, unsure, or even sad for no reason. That's not your sadness, it's a soul memory waking up. The person who made that final wish will be near you then. They'll wrap you in warmth that no blanket can provide. And you'll know, deep down, they never truly left. Their energy is now part of your healing. Their regrets have transformed into your instructions. And what they couldn't say in life, they're now showing you in dreams and synchronicities. You'll start seeing repeated numbers, hearing songs that feel like conversations, and sensing someone watching you with love, not fear. Type Amen to get blessing 444. A phone call will come that you weren't expecting. The voice on the other end will mention something you've kept private. That's the signal, divine confirmation that heaven is ahead of you, clearing the path. The person who wished for your freedom is working with God to protect what's coming. And soon, your blessings will move faster than your doubts. You won't even have time to question why, it'll just feel right. They saw how much of yourself you gave to people who only gave you confusion. They cried, knowing how much you loved in the wrong direction. That's why they whispered to God, "Please break them free." So if something breaks, don't panic. It's not punishment. It's the answer. Type Amen to get blessing 299. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You were never meant to carry so much. But you did, because no one else would. Now heaven is lifting the weight. The pain, the false loyalty, the burden of pretending to be okay, it's being peeled off your life layer by layer. And though it feels raw now, it is the making of something sacred. There's a version of you waiting beyond this season. One that smiles without force, breathes without fear, and walks without begging for love. That's the version God is bringing forth because of their request. And though it hurts now, you'll thank the silence later. Because it's in this silence that your soul is being rewritten. Type Amen to get blessing 567. They didn't just pray for you. They fought for you. Even in their last moments, they didn't think of themselves, they thought of what you were becoming. Their soul carried the weight of guilt and wisdom. And they passed it to God with one request: give them a life I never had the strength to live. That wish came with a cost, your comfort. But it also came with reward, your breakthrough. And now, breakthrough is knocking. Doors you never even knocked on will open. Opportunities you thought were gone will return. Not because of what you did, but because of what someone asked for in their final hour. Type Amen to get blessing 733. Some of the people around you will begin to panic. They will feel you slipping away, not physically, but spiritually. You will no longer match their dysfunction. They will try to guilt you, remind you of old memories, bring up what you used to tolerate. But you will no longer resonate with their chaos. And that will scare them more than anything. But stay grounded. You're not being distant, you're being delivered. You're not being difficult, you're being divine. That's what they asked for, after all. For you to be so transformed that no darkness could ever recognize you again. Type Amen to get blessing 808. There's a gift you've yet to open. It's inside you, buried under fear, under shame, under memory. And now it's being uncovered. The last wish wasn't just for freedom, it was for activation. They saw the greatness in you before you did. And now, God is igniting it. You'll begin to speak with authority you didn't know you had. You'll walk into rooms and change the atmosphere. Not because you're louder, but because your light is louder than their noise. And every time someone underestimates you, heaven will prove them wrong. Over and over again. Type Amen to get blessing 155. The moment of transformation is near. It may come in silence. It may come with tears. But when it arrives, you'll feel the breath of the one who made that wish in the wind. You'll remember something they said years ago that didn't make sense back then, but now feels prophetic. Their voice will echo, "Don't trust everyone who smiles." And you'll finally see why. Their death wasn't just an ending. It was a seed. And now that seed is sprouting. Their sacrifice is now your strength. Their silence is now your wisdom. And their last wish is now your freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 380. Let the fire come. Let the false fall away. Let the truth rise. You were never meant to be small. You were never created to settle. And they knew that. That's why their last moments were filled with hope, not fear. Not because they were leaving, but because they knew what you'd become after they left. And now you're becoming. Slowly. Powerfully. Without apology. Type Amen to get blessing 122. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.